Vienna Eagles matched up at home, and it was a close game for that first quarter, for the most part of that first quarter. After Gunnar Conkle hit a three-pointer to make it 14-13, though, Vienna went on an 11-point run with 9 more points in the first quarter, and then the Tigers scoring in that second quarter just kind of came to a halt.
Yep, we started off playing pretty well. We just couldn't put it all together for an extended period of time. You know, we were hitting some shots early, and then we just stopped hitting shots, and Vienna just kind of ran away with it.
When we talked in the Tiger Talk before that game, we talked about Trey Snodgrass, one of their big guys, and how effective he could be down low, but he was effective on rebounds. I had him for 10 rebounds, 12 points. He was a force for the Vienna Eagles.
Yeah, we knew that going in. He was going to be an issue just because he's very effective around the bucket. He's not overly athletic, but he's a very smart basketball player. He puts himself in the right position, and, you know, he took advantage of some youth inside, and obviously he's bigger than we are, and, you know, he did what he needed to do.
I was really impressed by their number 23, that's Baird Vanscrow. He seemed to really have control of the flow of the game. Now, he ended up with 13 points in the game, but he seemed to control the pace of how the Vienna Eagles went. You really got to give credit to somebody like that. He really was the captain of their team.
That is 100% correct. We threw 4 different defenses at him, and to that kid's credit, every single time we changed defenses, and it's not like we just ran one for a while and then ran the other one. We were jumping back and forth within the same possession, and every time we would change, he would just go get the basketball, and he would say, hey, they're in this, we need to run this. And, I mean, he just took charge out there on the floor, and they got what they wanted. You know, despite our efforts to change defenses and keep them on their heels, you know, he did what he needed to do.
Well, the only thing I can say with the Tigers shooting was just really it was a tough night shooting. You just couldn't get right around that 20% mark. Coach, you're going to have to shoot better than that when you play, and you know that, and the guys know that too. And I talked to them when they came down and talked to me after the game. I had a couple guys in, and they know that, and you know. You always just don't want to get the guys to squeeze the air out of the ball before the game, because it just puts more pressure on them. They know what they have to do to win.
That's exactly right. You know, we talk about it after the game, and that's kind of the only conversation we have about our shooting percentage. And, you know, they need to go out there and play relaxed because, like you said, they squeeze the air out of the ball. It's not going to go in either. But early in the game, we shot the ball pretty well, and then afterwards we couldn't throw it in the ocean.
It's a sad cliche, but unfortunately it was correct. And the Tigers just could not get on track in that second half. But you get to play another day, and you're going to go down to Lebanon and take on the Yellow Jackets. Coach, a tough place to play against a pretty good, dang-gone Lebanon Yellow Jacket team.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty good. You know, the kid that kind of scares me, they've got a 6'6", 295-pound kid that plays inside for me. He's a Mizzou football recruit, so he's a Division I athlete. Got film on him, and he's not super basketball skilled, but I mean 6'6", 295. That's going to be tough for us to deal with. And then they've got a whole bevy of guards that play on the perimeter that are good athletes that we're going to have to contend with.
They took on an exceptional Branson team and came out on the losing end, so you know that they're going to be glad to get home and take on the Salem Tigers. But the Tigers get on that road, Coach, and you find maybe a little bit of magic down there at Lebanon and get that first win.
I mean, that's the plan. We're going to go down there. You know, we're young anyway, and so you take your losses early and you play some good competition and you just continue to get better, kind of put your head down and just keep working. And before you know it, it's going to be January, and we're going to have a couple wins under our belt. We just want to get the first one tonight. Sounds good, Coach. Good luck tonight at Lebanon against the Yellow Jackets. Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Tiger basketball, it is next.
And that has been Tiger Talk on 1340 KSMO with head boys basketball coach Brian Carty. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger boys basketball comes your way next.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
The Holiday Gift Guide has great deals for you at K&H Auto Supply. Get a Schumacher 2-amp 2-bang battery charger for $59.99 or a 73-piece 1/4-inch drive tool set for $44.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem, wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Hi, I'm Doug Barnes from the Town & Country Bank. What does the farm mean to you? Maybe it means a weekend getaway for camping or hunting, or it's the life as a farmer. Maybe you want to build a dream home with a view. No matter what the farm means to you, Town & Country Bank can make it happen with the best rates and terms on land and mortgage loans. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 412144.
It's time now for exciting Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO. Brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town & Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Randy Conway Construction, LLC, Healthy Dent County, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty. And now, Salem Tiger Basketball.
And welcome to Lebanon here in beautiful Macleod County. Nice ride down here. A very, very nice ride. Very crowded highway. You can see a lot of the people out doing the shopping, but it is not that. Why not? We're not down here for that. We're down here actually for a little basketball action between the Salem Tigers and the Lebanon Yellow Jackets in the JV game. Prior to this one, JV struggled a bit. They got some foul trouble, got a couple of injuries, and lost to Lebanon 71-39. So we're about ready to tip this one off, and it will be between Isaiah Anderson and Colin Haven. Jackets will be in their white jerseys. They'll be trimmed with the black sidelines, and the letters are black with highlighted in yellow. Salem Tigers in their navy blue uniforms with the Carolina blue letters and side tracking. It looks like arrows on the side. And we're about ready to get underway. It's a non-conference game. Haven against Anderson. And Anderson gets it back to Michael Ryan, and Ryan will hand it off to Caleb Ray. Ray goes right corner, tipped out of bounds there by Levi Smith. It stays with the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Matthew Archer now hands the ball off to the official. Now Michael Ryan will come in and do the inbounding. Ryan looking for a short pass, dumps it off to Caleb Ray. Ray between the circles goes towards the Salem Tiger bench and goes all the way back the other side to Anderson. Anderson goes inside. They go down low to Archer, to Schnitzer. Back out on top. Archer with a shot for three. It's no good and goes out of bounds off the rim. No rebound there, as going up for it was Isaiah Anderson when the ball hit the rim and then just skittered past it and then went out of bounds. And so Salem will take over on the baseline. Full court pressure here by Lebanon to start the game out as Tigers get in to Levi Smith. Levi Smith, the May boys, also Gunnar Conkle and Colin Haven in. Easton May has it, trying to go against Schnitzer. May on the baseline, can't go over the 6'5", gentlemen. Ball trying to be passed inside by Haven. It goes out of bounds off Lebanon. It was actually kicked out of bounds by Michael Ryan. Ball in the feet of Schnitzer. Schnitzer, a big kid. Probably goes 290, 295. He's not going to jump real high, but he takes up a lot of floor space. I'll tell you, he is a Mizzou line recruit here at Lebanon. He's a big kid. Here is the Tigers coming back as Bryson May is on top to Easton May. Top of the key right side pass. Getting there, Levi Smith to the hole, lays it up. It's good. Levi Smith gives the Tigers a lead, and Lebanon will walk it back up. We played 1 minute 5 seconds, Salem with a 2-0 lead. With that ball, it's Ray. Goes down in the corner, ball almost stolen away, tied up on the floor, and it will belong to Salem Tigers on the jump ball. First turnover of the game belongs to the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Easton May will get into Smith. Again, some four-court pressure by the Jackets. Smith goes by three guys, goes outside to Bryson May. Now on top, Easton, right top of the key, right side to Smith. Smith guarded there by Ryan. Smith hanging on to it. Goes back to Bryson May. Left side pass to Gunnar Conkle beyond three in the left corner. Goes underneath the basket to Bryson. He puts it up. It's good. Bryson May got underneath, got the low post, and he was able to bank it in. Salem Tigers have a 4-0 lead. The other way, Caleb Ray goes in the corner to Ryan. Now back to Ray. Ray right side to Anderson. And a shot blocked there, taken by Michael Ray, but Levi Smith's going to get the foul. So Levi will pick up his first foul, game's first foul. 1:55 into this one. 4-0 Salem. To the line will be Michael Ryan to shoot 2. First one's no good. Checking in the ball game will be Tristan Wilson. He'll come in for Schnitzer. Wilson, another big hit. That free throw is good. And coming in the ball game will be Austin Hendricks. He will check in for Ryan. So a lot of new faces already as Peyton Mitchell comes in also for the Yellow Jackets. Almost a full lineup change here. As May brings it into the offensive zone, hands it off to Conkle. He's picked up there by Caleb Ray, one of the few remaining on the floor from the starters. Goes left side to Smith. Smith down low inside, banking it up and in is Conkle. Gunner got underneath. And a timeout called by Lebanon as Conkle got underneath the basket, got all alone in that low post. He banks it home, 6-1 Salem, and we're going to take a 30-second break as Lebanon calls timeout. We are in the first quarter, 6-1 Salem. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Hi, I'm Lisa Delaney, swing bed coordinator at Salem Memorial District Hospital. What in the world is a swing bed, you might ask? It's a Medicare program that allows a patient to remain in a hospital and receive therapy or skilled nursing services prior to going home. Call 573-729-6626 for more information about using a swing bed to improve your life before going home. We are committed to every patient, every encounter, every time.
Back in Lebanon, Stan Stevens along with you here. The inbound pass by Lebanon. Salem has token four-court pressure, but not really on top of the guys as Hendricks gives it back to Caleb Ray. Back to Hendricks in the offensive zone. Back to Ray between the circles. Right side pass to Mitchell. Mitchell back out to Ray. Ray left side pass to Hendricks. They keep it on the perimeter. Back outside, Hendricks with a three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. No good. And catching it and going out of bounds was Isaiah Anderson. And they'll say it is Lebanon ball. Ray getting it outside. There's Hendricks. Hendricks giving it back to Mitchell. Mitchell to Hendricks on the perimeter still. They're the big guys inside, but they haven't tried to use it yet. Left side pass, it goes to Hendricks for a three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. Two Tigers fight for it, and Haven brings it down for Salem. The other way, here's Bryson May just walking it up to the timeline. Hendricks right there with him. Flips it right side to Conkle. Gunner back on top, Haven, right at the top of the key. Left side pass to May. May goes underneath to Easton May. Fadeaway jumper off the glass. It's good. He kissed it in nicely. 8-1 Salem. 4:45 to go first quarter. With the ball right now, it's Caleb Ray. Ray hanging on to it. Wearing number 23 on the right wing. Stops, flips it down the middle to Mitchell. Left side to Hendricks. Hendricks guarded there by Bryson May. Went for the steal and gets the foul. Coach Carty trying to warn against getting too many fouls here. We got two team fouls now, and it's still 3 minutes and 30 seconds gone this first quarter, still with an 8-1 lead. But they are not needed fouls. Pass left side goes to Hendricks. Hendricks guarded by May. Right side to Ray. Goes down inside. Ball lost. Goes outside to Wilson. They go for the three. It doesn't go down. Taken down, though, there by Mitchell. Short jump shot. Will not go. Ball tipped out, brought down by May. May with that rebound. Bryson May, that is. Goes left side to Conkle. Right in front of the cheerleaders here at Lebanon. Now to Easton May. Outside to Levi Smith for the three. Way offline. Ball goes in the corner. Haven saves it, but hands it right to Lebanon. First turnover of the game for the Salem Tigers as did everything right except give it to the wrong team. With that ball, Hendricks out on top. Mitchell back to Hendricks, open for the three, didn't take it. Back to Hendricks, right side pass, open for three is Ray. Takes it, he hits. Caleb Ray hits the three. And it's 8-4 just that quick with 3:30 to go, first quarter. Levi Smith back to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle coming up the floor, gets double team, flips it to Levi Smith. In the middle of the floor to Easton May. Outside intended for Bryson May, it's thrown away. That's what Salem cannot do, is start giving away a ball away. They had a good open shot there down low. If the pass would have been to Bryson, he could have hit Haven down low. Was all open, wide open, and it just didn't happen. Pass was behind him. Back the other way. Here comes the Lebanon. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell trying to dance in. Kent goes outside to Ray for another three. That one's no good. Ball goes on the floor. Taken there by Anderson, and he's going to be fouled by Salem. Third team foul on the Tigers. That might be on Conkle. And it is going to be on Gunner. 8-4 Salem. Anderson will shoot two, and he misses the first. Didn't take much time prepping for that shot. I'll say that much. Kind of let it go wild and did not have a chance. Got another one coming. He takes a little bit more time with this one. And this one is good. 8-5 our score. Salem up by 3. 4-0 run by the Yellow Jackets right now as Levi Smith brings it up against two Jackets. Hangs on to it, picks the ball up, goes inside the Gunner down low, and Easton May is fouled there, I believe, by Mitchell, as he and Tristan Wilson were trying to chase Easton down. And it is going to be on Peyton Mitchell, his first, and Easton May will go to the line to shoot two. He hits the first. Schnitzer back in, Wilson out, Mitchell out. And also checking out of the ball game will be Anderson. Aiden Sanders comes in for Salem, and Easton May misses that one. Ball brought down by Gately, though. Outside Levi Smith for a three. He's got it. Gately with a rebound, and the three by Smith off the miss. 12-5 Salem. Salem with some pressure in the forecourt. Down comes the Yellow Jackets. Here's Matthew Archer. Archer, as the Salem Tigers steal that ball away, and down they come quickly. All the way down to Smith. Can't get it to go down, and then following it up is Gately, and then he will be fouled. Smith tried to take it right to the hole, and Gately gets the rebound. He'll be fouled. And they'll call that foul on number 20, Matthew Archer. There was a group of them underneath that basket. I couldn't have told you who got it. Gately's free throw is good. Thirteen to 5. Salem on top. 2:21 to go first quarter. Gately hits them both. Salem 3 of 4 from the stripe. As the Yellow Jackets try and bring it back up the floor. Ray has it. He's back in the game. Ray on the right wing. Goes down in the corner to Archer. Back to Ray. Out on top it goes to Hendricks. They stay on the perimeter. Do the Yellow Jackets to try and go inside to Ryan. Ryan gets double teamed. Now back outside to Archer on the right side. He goes to Ray. Bounce pass to Hendricks. Trying to go down low to Schnitzer. Kicked out of bounds by Gunnar Conkle. Schnitzer down on the backside of the backboard, so he wouldn't have been able to do much with that one. He's right along that baseline. Ray to inbound it, goes outside. Getting that inbound is Hendricks. His shot is trickles wide, no good. Goes out of bounds, and it went off of number 21, Michael Ryan, as Easton May got the rebound down and banked it off Ryan out of bounds. Good job by Easton. Inbound comes to Sanders. Gives it back to May, who hands it off to Gunnar Conkle. 1:40 to go, first quarter, 14-5. Salem on top. Conkle has that ball picked And back comes the other way. Here is Caleb Ray. His shot no good. Schnitzer with a rebound, puts it up and in. Tigers turn the ball over for the third time in this game, and Lebanon makes them pay. The other way, Levi Smith, double team, stolen again by Lebanon. Here they come the other way. Ball knocked out of bounds by Easton May with a good defensive play. But another turnover by the Salem Tigers, and Coach Carty will burn a timeout. With the score, the Salem Tigers 14, the Lebanon Yellow Jackets 7. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Welcome back to Lebanon, 14-7. Salem on top. First quarter action, 1:12 remains in this first quarter. Salem will be at Owensville on Friday night to take on the Dutchman. That game will be a triple header with the freshman game, then the JV, and then the varsity. All starts at 5 o'clock. We'll have the varsity game on KSMO. Ball tipped out of bounds by Levi on the inbound. That will also be, by the way, streamed live video on Friday from Owensville. We'll be streaming that game. That'll be at about 7:15, 7:30 right here on KSMO Media. Jackets will inbound it as Michael Ryan gives it back to Caleb Ray. Ray out in the yellow jacket at center court. Gives it off to Hendricks, back to Ray. Ray trying to dance in, flips it up, no good. And a foul called on the floor. I believe Levi Smith with his second. And it is going to be on Levi. Not a shooting foul, but Levi now with 2 fouls in this first quarter. The inbound by Ray comes outside. Waiting for it. There's Anderson for the 3, and he's got it. Anderson hits a 3. He's got 4 points in the game. It's a 4-point Salem Tiger lead, 14-10. Here's Levi Smith. Bounce pass in the corner to Conkle. He takes a quick 3. Trying to bank it in, no good. Easton Bay with a rebound. He tries to bank it in, and it won't fall. Brought down and controlled there by Hendricks. Hendricks the other way. Kicks it outside to Ray. Ray all the way across the floor. Putting out the shot for 3, and that one pinballs in on the shot made by Anderson. He's got back-to-back threes. It's a 1-point ball game here in the first quarter with 15 seconds to go. Now Hayden Sanders will give it away. And Hayden Sanders, 11.9 seconds left, turns the ball over, and Coach Carty burns a timeout. He's not happy with that last sequence as Lebanon came out and the Tigers were just scattered. So he calls timeout. 14-13 our score. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Country Mart in Salem is your party central. They have a great assortment of fresh fruit baskets, or if you need, meat and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, as well as fresh fruit and cheese trays available. Plus, perfect for small gatherings, they have a fresh smoked turkey breast that will serve 6 to 8 people. Country Mart asks that you please pre-order your party trays and fresh smoked turkey breast. Call 729-3455. Happy holidays from your friends at Country Mart, Highway 32, 72 East in Salem, here to help you save.
14-13 our score. They give the ball back to Salem on the travel call after the turnover. So the Tigers get the ball back. Conkle, long pass in the corner to Sanders. 5 seconds left, goes down low. Gately turns, spins, and travels with the ball. That's a 6th turnover now for Salem, all in this first quarter with 2.2 seconds left. The inbound comes down, and jumper from center court is off to the right by Anderson, and we have played one. After 1 quarter of play, the Salem Tigers have a 1-point lead, 14-13. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
This is Joe Brand with Edward Jones. Today's interest rates are creating real challenges for many Americans who live on a fixed income. Edward Jones has been helping individual investors like you for more than 130 years. If you have money coming due soon and want to hear about alternatives to possibly increase your income, help reduce your tax bill, or invest for growth potential, come see us at Edward Jones, 911 South Pershing, or call 729-3831. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Is your back continually giving you pain? Do you constantly have headaches? Do you have numbness or tingling in your arms, hands, legs, or feet? These are symptoms, and they're a warning sign from your body. And if you'd like to know why they're occurring, Dr. Amber Duncan of Duncan Chiropractic can help. Her mission is to find the cause of the problem and correct it. Give Dr. Amber Duncan a call at 729-2321 or stop by 401 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
We're ready to start the second quarter. Lebanon Yellow Jackets and Salem Tigers. A 1-point game with Salem on top. Salem had as much as a 7-point lead in this game. Lebanon hit 2 back-to-back threes to make it a 1-point game. Salem 3 of 4 from the stripe, and the Jackets 2 of 4 from the stripe. Waiting for the officials right now. And we're ready to go as Lebanon will inbound it, trailing by 1. With that ball, right now is Ray, getting it over to Matthew Archer. Back to Ray between the circles. Salem in a 2-3 zone. Goes outside, trying for there's Anderson. Spins, turns, short jumper off the glass. It won't fall, brought down by Gunnar Conkle. Conkle will lead the charge the other way. Long pass to Haven. Haven underneath, trying to scoop it back out, and he is pushed out of bounds by, I believe, Schnitzer. And that is the call. So Schnitzer with the foul. 14 foul on Lebanon. Salem has 3. Congo trying to get it in, fires it outside to Easton May. May hanging on to it, goes inside, intended for Haven, but stolen away as the Tigers turn the ball over again. Quickly down the other way comes Lebanon. Inside they go to Anderson. A shot off the glass is no good, but he is fouled. Tigers got to quit turning the ball over. That was a senseless turnover on a very questionable pass to Colin Haven. Haven had a little chance of bringing that ball under control. And so Isaiah Anderson goes to the line to shoot 2. The first one is good. Tying the ball game at 14-all. 4 steals right now for the Jackets. They've only turned the ball over twice. Salem Tigers with 7 turnovers in that here early in the second quarter. He makes them both, and Lebanon on top of the first time in the game, 15-14. Sanders down to Conkle. Conkle fires it in the offensive zone to Easton May. Nobody there. Easton going down, and he is fouled by Schnitzer. Haven was trying to give him a little bit of a screen, and Schnitzer just pushed him out of the way. And he'll pick up his second foul, and May will go to the line to shoot 2. Easton 1 of 2 from the stripe in this game. He has 3 points. His free throw is no good. Schnitzer checks out, and Tristan Wilson back in for Lebanon. They're a couple of big boys they've got on the low post. 15-14 Lebanon. May trying to tie it here, and he does with that free throw. Ethan Wilson Weber will come in for Easton. He checks out. So Sanders in there with Weber Wilson, also Haven, Kunkel, and Bryson May. Archer for it with the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. That pass tipped out of bounds by Kunkel. He tried to deflect that off of Isaiah Anderson, but The official did not call that. Just saw Gunner tipped it, went into the Salem bench area. Ryan flipping it in to Ray. Caleb Ray. Moving from left to right out near center court. Puts it back against the grain to Anderson. Now back to Ray. Ray dances in. A little left-handed shot. Will not go. Tipped gets the rebound. Ray moves it back out, trying to hand it off. Gets away from May. Ray kicks it outside alone as Anderson for another three. This one is short, no good. Wilson Weber can't bring it under control. Brought down, and a foul called on Sanders as Ryan went down and got it. Wilson Weber went up, and instead of grabbing the ball, just knocked it down. I don't know if the ball was spinning or what, but he did not grab onto it. It gave the Jackets a second opportunity, and then the foul called then on the Salem Tigers. Aiden Sanders. And making the first of two is Michael Ryan. He is now 2 of 3 from the stripe. Lebanon back up by 1 now. And back up by 2 now. So just not finishing off plays here the last few minutes for the Salem Tigers. Getting the ball but not controlling the ball. Here's May getting it to Wilson Weber. Weber to Sanders. They're going to try and go in the offensive zone, and that's stolen away by Lebanon. It was way too obvious to pass, and they picked that off easy. Pass inside. Sanders knocks it away, and it goes out of bounds in the Lebanon bench area. He almost got the steal, but ball got too far ahead of him. Back the other way comes Peyton Mitchell. They'll hand that off to Ray. Ray all the way across to Hendricks. To Ray between the circles. Ray. Hendricks on the right side beyond 3. Hendricks to Ray. Looking inside. Nothing there. Goes to Mitchell. Mitchell goes down low to Wilson. Back on the top to Ray. To the paint. Outside Mitchell. Down to Wilson. Wilson against Weber. Wilson. And the shot, his left-handed shot won't go. And the foul called on Wilson Weber. Excuse me, not Weber, Wilson. But he gets his first foul. And to the line will go Tristan Wilson. He will shoot a 1-and-1, or maybe it's a 2. No, it's a 2. And he misses the first. Smith back in the game. Sanders out. Wilson with another free throw coming. This one is no good. Tipped up high in the air and brought down underneath. And ball loose on the floor, goes out of bounds off of Isaiah Anderson. Isaiah Anderson was able to bring down that high rebound. All the scoring in this second quarter being done by free throws. They'll be outscored 4-1 right now. As Smith brings it up. Levi in the offensive zone. Down against Wilson Weber. Hits the bottom of the basket. And now Bryson May came down with it, but he couldn't get it to go home. And now Ray the other way. Ray outside to Anderson for the jump shot. It's no good. Brought down underneath the basket. Kick it outside to Wilson. Wilson kicks it into the paint. Coming down low with a left-handed little scoop. And that is Anderson, and he lays it in. And draws the foul. Right now, Salem getting pushed around here by Lebanon, and they're not getting the noses into the creases. As Anderson lays that one home, the foul is called, by the way, on the Salem Tigers, Colin Haven, and that is his second. 18 fouls now on Salem. Free throw is no good, and it's going to be brought down, though, by Mitchell. Salem, again, cannot get the rebound. Goes outside to Ray. Right side pass. There's Hendricks. To Ray. Cross to Mitchell. Mitchell goes down low to Wilson. Wilson trying to get away from Easton May. Has the ball stolen away by Bryson. For the Salem Tigers, one of their few steals here. Just their second. With a ball in the corner, Levi Smith. Out on top, May. 19-15 Lebanon. To Congo for the 3. Rims out. No good. And brought down underneath by Hendricks. Hendricks the other way. Kicks it outside. A charge is going to be called on Hendricks going over top of Easton May. He drove all the way into paint, wanted to kick it outside to Anderson. And in doing so, went right over top of Easton, gets the charge call. 5 team fouls now on Lebanon. They have full court pressure on Easton May as he gives it to Bryson. Bryson back to Easton. Salem deep in their own zone. Need to move that ball. Levi Smith getting it back to Easton May. Nobody's moving down the floor. Carty's going to have to call a timeout. They're not going to make it. It's a 10 count. Salem never even got out of the paint. Nobody even moved down the floor, and everybody who went down the floor was too far down to help out. Nobody came back. This is those growing pains for a young team, but boy, a little common sense. You got to help out your teammates. You got to move down the floor. Mitchell out on top, waiting for it. There's Ray. Back to Mitchell, open for the three. He takes it. He missed it. Comes down on the backside, brought down by Lebanon. As tipped away, here's Gunnar Conkle. Conkle all the way down, stops, wants to get a shot off, and he has just run over, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Conkle will go to the line to shoot 2. He tried to pull up with a jump shot and just got run over by the Yellow Jackets, number 31, Austin Hendricks. He just knocked him flat. 19-15 our score with 4:05 to go in the first half. Not much scoring here at all. Free throws are really all it is except for one basket by Lebanon. Conkle will shoot 2. He's got 2 in this game, 2 points. Salem down by 4. Free throw is no good. Gunner back to the stripe. Next free throw, and this one is no good again. Ball tip comes down in the hands of Lebanon. Here they come back the other way. Again, Salem getting out-rebounded badly in this game, just they did against Vienna. Coming down the other way, kicked outside to Ray for the 3. It's off the rim, no good. Gunnar Conkle does grab that rebound and brings it the other way. Man-to-man defense by the Jackets. Pass right side to Bryson May down to Easton May on that baseline. Back to Bryson, open for the 3. Takes it. It's off the rim. Nobody into the basket. And here comes Lebanon the other way. Just that easy. Hendricks brings it down to Anderson for the jumper. No good. Kicks back outside. And with that ball, Hendricks. And then a little travel call on Peyton Mitchell. He took off with the ball a little bit too quick. 5th turnover. And Ian Carr will check in for Lebanon. Inbound to Smith, now quickly down to Conkle. Gunner into the offensive zone, pulls up again, man-to-man coverage by Lebanon. Gunner goes left side to Levi Smith. Out on top, Gately. Right side pass to Gunner. Out to Levi. Levi trying to get inside. His jump shot will not go, and a blocking foul called, I believe, on Ian Carr. We'll see if that is the call. And it is, as Carr gets his first. That is team foul number 7 on Lebanon, and the free throw is no good by Levi Smith. Salem is 1 now of 5 on the stripe here, and 2 of 6 now as Levi makes the second one. He's got 6 on the night. Salem down by 3. Very little scoring done this second quarter with 3 minutes to go to this point. The other way. Here's Ray trying to take it inside, outside to Mitchell. Mitchell going to go baseline, takes it to the hole. He is fouled, and Levi Smith's going to have number 3 on a reach in. And Levi, one of the few players able to move that ball dribble-wise, and now he's got 3 fouls here with 2:50 to go in the half. Free throw is no good by Peyton Mitchell. Mitchell has another one coming. This will be the 8th free throw for the Jackets. Right now they are 4 of 7, 4 of 8, brought down there by Sanders. Conoco will bring it over the timeline. Half-court defense by the Jackets. Gunner struggling with it, gets it over to May. Bryson May goes to Sanders for 3. It's good. Sanders hits the 3 from the corner. We're tied at 19. 2:25 to go. First basket of the second quarter for the Salem Tigers. Pass right side to Mitchell. Back out on top of Ray. Between the circles to Mitchell. Mitchell looking inside. Now finally finds a man there, but he can't shoot outside to Ray. Ray to the paint. Little looping left-handed hook shot, and it goes down. 21-19 Lebanon. Gunnar Conk over Salem, trying to go down the baseline. Gets cut off. Brings it back out towards center court. Chased there by Cole. Our Carr gives it off to Bryson May. May down low, and foul's going to be called on Lebanon. And Bryson May, who got poked in the eye there, will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. May came down, and Mitchell gets the foul on the little push. Bryson will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Salem 2 of 6 in the stripe. They were 3 of 4 in that first quarter. Free throw is good. 21-20 our score. Schnitzer getting ready to come back in the game. I'm sorry. They're going to bring in Tristan Wilson instead. So Wilson will come back in the game. Archer back in the game. Bryson May, next free throw, and it is good. We are tied again, 21-21. Caleb Ray will bring it up. Half-court defense by Salem in a 2-3 zone. Pass goes right side to Archer. Archer trying to get away from Sanders. Back to Ray. Giving it left side to Isaiah Anderson. All the way across to Archer for a 3. And it's off the front of the rim. Bounces around. Will not go. Ball comes down in the hands of Michael Ryan. And he's going to be fouled by Sanders. And Ryan will go to the line to shoot 2. They as right now, the double bonus belongs to Lebanon. They're going to call that on Gately. Ooh, Gately didn't do anything. Got the wrong guy, and that free throw is no good. By Michael Ryan. So they called the foul on Gately. It was not Gately. It was Sanders. But they called Gately, and the free throw there is good by Ryan. 1 point Lebanon lead here with a minute 28 to go in the first half. Here's Gunnar Conkle trying to get in the middle. Can't. Looking for some help. Goes back to Bryson May. Kicks it outside to Easton. Easton trying to go down the sideline underneath the basket. Stops. Just hands that ball away. Stolen there by Lebanon. Down they come. Laying it up. Missing that shot. Putting it back up. Knocking it out, though, was Tristan Wilson. Inside, Wilson's shot is up. No good, but down by Gately. Wilson trying to use his size to muscle his way in, but couldn't get it to go down. 22-21, still Lebanon on top. May. Go outside to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle all the way across the floor, getting it there. Sanders to Gately. Gately outside to Conkle. He'll reset with 35 seconds. Now to Bryson May. Out on top, Gately. Wide open, didn't take the shot. Instead, goes it right into the hand of Ray. Comes down, misses that shot. And then Tristan Wilson brings down the ball, and he's fouled by Bryson May. Went right over the back of him. May will pick up his second foul as Wilson got that rebound. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 as May gets his second foul. Bryson tried to time his jump to go up against the 6'5 Wilson, but ended up going over his back, so he dropped the ball. Free throw is no good. Lebanon with a 1 point lead. 23 seconds to go in the half. Next one by Wilson. It's up, and it is good. Carr comes in for Wilson with 23 seconds to go. May trying to inbound it. Throws it right into the hands of Isaiah Anderson, and then Easton has to foul. Some careless turnovers by the Salem Tigers. Easton looked. He had Sanders wide open. Then he waited, looked at Gately, and then went back to Sanders. And by that time, Anderson had read it and stepped in. And then the foul. And Isaiah will make the free throw. Some not too smart basketball here by the Salem Tigers with a lot of turnovers in this first half. Some very, very bad passes. That was one of them. That was 2 easy points given by the Salem Tigers right there by Easton May. Well, Bryson has on the inbound. Salem down by 4, 15 seconds. Easton needs to get over the timeline, and Bryson pulls up again. Finally to get it to Easton with 1 second left, and he walks with the ball. Salem putting themselves in a lot of stress situations for no reason. Bryson had the center line and turned around and came back in his own zone for no reason and creating a problem, and then Easton had to try and get across the timeline. Once he got the pass, was behind him. He traveled and turned the ball over. 25-21, Lebanon on top with 6.9 seconds left. We're going to take a 30-second break and come back as this is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Are you thinking about a new home, commercial building, maybe room additions, or maybe you're looking for someone to do concrete work, siding, new tile, or install a wood floor? Then you need to call Conway Construction, LLC at 247-6468. And by the way, did you know they're now doing custom skid steer work, custom bush hogging, and can handle all of your dump truck needs? Call Randy today at Conway Construction, LLC at 247-6468.
So Lebanon will have the ball right at center court. Brendan Hanger in the game. As they get in quickly, they have just a couple of seconds left, and a travel call on Matthew Archer with 2.8 seconds left. They don't have much time here. They'll be right in front of their own bench. As Bryson May will get it in. Gets it in to Sanders. Sanders walks with the ball. Unbelievable. Turns the ball right back over with 1.2 seconds left. He got the ball and then ran with it without putting the ball on the floor. Again, a lot of youth mistakes here, but you know you got to put the ball on the floor. The inbound goes in the corner. Quick three from the corner. It's good. Right at the buzzer by Anderson, and that's like a dagger. That's 3 points that the Salem Tigers have given up to Anderson. 5 free points near the end of the quarter, and now Salem, who had a 7-point lead in the first quarter, now trails it by 7 at the end of the first half, as Lebanon scores 5 points in the last 12 seconds, and they now have a 28-21 lead over the Salem Tigers here at halftime. We're going to take a 2.5-minute break and come back with stats of the first half. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Have you had a fender bender or crashed your vehicle? Come and see Jadwin & Smith Auto Body and Auto Care for all of your auto body needs. They have over 20 years of experience of putting vehicles back in mint condition. Take your vehicle to Jadwin & Smith Auto Body and Auto Care at 1202 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem, across from Walmart, or call 729-3900. Locally owned by Tim and Wendy Smith.
Hometown Processing can do custom processing of beef, hogs, lambs, goats, and other large animals. At Hometown Processing, they strive to provide you with the finest, freshest meats and processing at the best possible prices. They are proudly hometown owned. Hometown Processing is located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem, or call them at 729-7278. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday by appointment only.
I was surprised.
I was definitely surprised.
Yep, we had no idea. Totally surprised.
Can you say jaw drop?
Who knew? State Farm with these great rates?
The surprise everyone's talking about is the surprisingly great rates for home and auto insurance from State Farm, especially when you combine them.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today at 729-3056.
Hi, this is Justin Hubbs.
And Gage Salbumer.
With Big Iron Realty. That's right, Big Iron not only auctions equipment, Big Iron also auctions land online, alerting over 350,000 registered bidders worldwide that your land is up for auction. Big Iron Realty's marketing is unrivaled. Email blast?
Check.
Marketing campaign?
Check.
Social media?
Check.
Radio?
Check.
Drone footage and produced video of your land?
Check.
Auctions sell faster than listings. For more information on how to get your land sold, visit BigIronGuys.com.
That's BigIronGuys.com.
The Bank of Salem Shazam Bolts mobile app offers you a safe, easy, and fast way to manage your accounts, identifying potential fraud, finding surcharge-free ATMs, checking your balance, and providing alerts for purchases exceeding your designated amounts. Anytime, anywhere, even when the bank is closed, all from your mobile device. Shazam Bolts, a safer, easier, and faster mobile solution. Stop by the Bank of Salem for enrollment information. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Message and data rates may apply.
Well, it started out as a really good game by the Salem Tigers early on. They add up and had a 7-point lead. Twice in this game, 8-1 lead, and then they had a 15-8 lead at one time in this game. And they had a 13-7 lead. Try that again. 14-7 lead at one time in this game. There we go. But it has not consistently been good for the Salem Tigers as far as controlling the ball. And they have turned the ball over in that first half 13 times. 13 times that I've got as turnovers. And some of them are not even forced. They're just basically just making a bad pass. They're not being forced by a good play by Lebanon. Sometimes you got to tip your cap to the other team. That's not the case here. Salem Tigers just throwing the ball either lackadaisically in, or they're just not making a strong pass, or they're not paying attention and trying to maybe fake out Lebanon looking one way and throwing the other. And unfortunately, when they look that way, they give the opponent the opportunity to then get reset, and as they do, we're just throwing it right into their hands. And we have given just way too many free points in this game to Lebanon, who now leads in this ball game 28-21 at halftime. It was not that way, though, early on in the contest. Salem got up quick, had a 4-0 lead, had an 8-1 lead, as I mentioned, 14-7 lead, and then two straight threes by Lebanon made it a 14-13 game at the end of one quarter of play. Then there was just nothing but free throws and sloppy play by both teams to start the second quarter. There weren't a lot of turnovers. It was just a lot of sloppy play. Neither team could hit a basket, and neither team could get any real kind of momentum going except for fouls. And that was unfortunate because the Salem Tigers gave up 14 free throws in that second quarter and have some key players now with a couple of fouls. Colin Haven with 2, Bryson May with 2, Levi Smith has 3 in that first half. And you got to put your better players on the bench when that happens. And when that does, the Lebanon Yellow Jackets have been able to take advantage of that. And I'll rebound the Tigers. At times they've been on a 6 or 7-1 rebounding advantage and being able to put those shots back or draw fouls with the rebounds. And that's given them some free points off that. So give a little tip of the cap to Lebanon. They've been dominating the boards, especially in that second quarter. They really dominated the boards, and that's the second half. And they are 10 of 18 from the free throw line. So that's not great, but 18 free throws in the first half is quite a lot. 10 for the Salem Tigers. They've hit 7, so there have been quite a few fouls on both teams here. But again, the leading foul getter right now, Levi Smith with 3. Peyton Mitchell for Lebanon and Bennett Schnitzer and Austin Hendricks each have 2 for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. As far as those turnovers are concerned, I mentioned for the Salem Tigers 13. They have only 2 steals of that after those 13 turnovers. So they've gotten a few fouls going for steals, not being able to get them, and then they've turned the ball over way too much. Plus, Lebanon has only got 6 turnovers in the game, but they have 6 steals against the Salem Tigers. Leading rebounder in the ball game, by the way, in the contest, is Isaiah Anderson. He has 3. Austin Hendricks has 3. For the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, Tristan Wilson has 2. Michael Ryan has 2. Peyton Mitchell has 2. And Bennett Schnitzer has 2. So you've got a lot of guys with 2 rebounds or more for Lebanon. For the Salem Tigers, we got 2 rebounds for Gunnar Conkle, 2 for Bryson May, and Caden Gately leads the way with 3 for the Salem Tigers. Otherwise, not much else going on in the way of rebounding for the Salem Tigers at all. Leading scorer for Salem is Levi Smith with 6 points, 4 for Bryson May and Easton May, 3 for Hayden Sanders, 2 for Gunnar Conkle, and 2 for Caden Gately in the ball game. For the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, the leading scorer happens to be Isaiah Anderson. We talked about him getting 5 points at the end of that first quarter, 2 on free throws and a 3 at the buzzer, 16 points in that first half. That leads the way. Caleb Ray has 5, 4 for Michael Ryan, and 2 for Bennett Schnitzer, and then 1 for Tristan Wilson. That's the scoring in this game. We're getting ready for the second half, 28-21. Lebanon on top. We're going to come back in 2 minutes for that second half. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
'Tis the season for savings at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem. A Carlisle Tools 64-piece toy tool set and workbench for $19.99. An Evercraft 100-piece screwdriver set priced at $19.99. An Evercraft 3-piece industrial wrench set at only $13.99. And a Napa Black Beanie, one size fits all for $5.99. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store, 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
Progressive Ozark Bank is a community bank with a full line of banking products and services. We offer loans, checking, savings, and a variety of insurance products and other financial services. Serving the Salem and Dent County areas for over 50 years, we pride ourselves on providing our clients with progressive, convenient, and modern banking options like mobile banking, online banking, bill pay, and mobile deposits. Come on home to Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured and equal housing lender, where people matter, where you matter.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
We're getting ready to start the second half here at Lebanon, 28-21. And don't forget, St. Louis Blues hockey on delayed basis against the Tampa Bay Lightning will be coming up at the conclusion of this game right here on KSMO Radio. As the Salem Tigers will inbound it, Gunnar Conkle has it, and the Tigers down by 7 to start this second quarter. Colin Haven right at the top of the key looks inside and hands that ball away. Those are right into the hands of Caleb Ray, and another turnover by the Salem Tigers. Well, a good way to start out the second half as Lebanon gets their first steal. They go in the corner, Ray. Ray, all the way around that perimeter, trying to go down low, and nobody open there for Archer. He goes back outside. That shot misses by Anderson, taken down in and just swirling around, and a jump ball going to be called, I believe. He'll stay with Lebanon as Michael Ryan brought down the rebound, but just kept getting pirouetted around in the paint. Ray trying to inbound it. Goes outside, waiting for it. There's Ryan. Ryan to Anderson, all the way across to Archer. Archer for the three. It's offline, no good, and Easton May brings it down. Quickly the other way, Levi Smith, baseline, stops trying to get a shot up. He'll be fouled there. Bennett Schnitzer will get that foul. He'll be his third. To the line, Levi Smith. We played 53 seconds. Levi's free throw is good. Tristan Wilson comes in for Schnitzer. Another free throw. This one no good. Comes out high and taken down very quickly by Ray. Ray still has the ball. Now kicks it outside to Ryan. Ryan goes in that corner to Anderson. All the way across the floor to Archer. Inside short jumper way too short. Taken down by Gunnar Conkle. Attempt there by Michael Ryan, way too short. Conkle that rebound, brings in the offensive zone. Now Smith out to May, and May walks with the ball. I don't think Easton was expecting that ball to come to him, and then when it did, he juggled it. Another turnover by the Salem Tigers. 28-22 our score. Lebanon with the lead. They'll bring the ball down, and handing it off there is Hendricks, giving it to Ray. Ray. Between the circles, Anderson. Out on top to Archer. Archer down low to Anderson. Outside Ray, open for the three, and shots offline, no good. Kunkel with a nice rebound there. That ball was behind him, and he was able to just pull it back the other way. Gunner, between the circles, the right side, getting there to Bryson May, out on top to Haven. Haven to Kunkel. Kunkel down low, Easton. Easton May, trying to get inside, takes it down low to Haven off the glass. No good, brought down. Controlled there by Anderson. Had a good look there. Haven couldn't get it to go. And the other way, in the corner, Archer. Back out on top, taking it to Hole Hendricks. Short jumper, and a blocking foul called on Haven. And going to the line to shoot two will be Austin Hendricks. So Colin Haven now has 3 fouls to the line. Hendricks' free throw is good. (29-22). Haven will check out. Gately back in the game. Next one is no good off to the side. And brought down by Gately. It'll belong to the Salem Tigers. Inbound comes to Smith. Back to Easton May. 5:50 to go in this third quarter. 29-22. Here's Levi Smith down, getting it to Gately. Gately spins outside. It goes to May. May's jump shot will not go. Brought down there by Mitchell. Mitchell the other way in the offensive zone. Long pass taken down low. Short jump shot too short. Brought down by Levi Smith, and he is tackled there by Caleb Ray. Don't know if there's a foul called on that or they're going to call possession. Waiting to see. Now there is a foul being called. So Caleb Ray gets the foul. His first. Gunnar Conkle back to Easton May. Now to Smith. Long pass to Gunnar down the left wing. Gunnar to the middle of the floor. Ball taken away. Here comes Easton May. Down low to Gately, and he lays it in. Good passing by the Salem Tigers there. Hayden Gately gets his first basket. Walking it down the other way, it's Caleb Ray. Ray left side pass, getting it there. Mitchell down low to Wilson. Wilson all the way out high to Ray for the three-pointer. It's offline. No good, and Conkle brings it down. He almost got run over down there. His third rebound of this quarter. Here's Levi Smith for a three. It's up off the front of the rim. No good. And brought down by Wilson. Ball was loose on the floor for just a second into the hands of Caleb Ray. 29-24. Pass left side to Mitchell. Mitchell beyond three. Out on top, waiting for it there. Hendricks. Hendricks to Mitchell. Mitchell to Hendricks. Wide open for three. Goes right side to Ray. Down to Wilson. Back to Ray. Open. Outside it goes to Hendricks. Hendricks to Mitchell. Coming into the paint. Shot blocked there by May. Good job by Easton to time that just right. 29-24. It's Lebanon on top. Gunnar Conkle Right side pass, getting it there, Levi Smith. Out on top, Gately. Gately to Conkle on the right wing. Underneath to May. May spins, turns off the glass and in. Nice move by Easton May. Salem down by 3 with 3:55 to go, third quarter. 29-26. It's Ray with the ball for Lebanon. Moving to his right. Gives it off there to Hendricks. Austin Hendricks all the way across to Mitchell. Peyton Mitchell back to the middle. Ray all the way down. Loop shot. Good, up and good. He's done that twice in this game. Caleb Ray. Nice little fingertip roll. Goes in. 31-26 our score. Conkle quickly down to May. And Bryson's shot. No good. Ball on the floor. Tipped there and controlled by Caleb Ray. 31-26 our score. Out high Hendricks. Got it all the way across the floor to Mitchell. Peyton Mitchell out on top to Ray. Going down low to Wilson. Wilson on that baseline. Tries to cut through. Kicks it down low. The shot is up and good by Isaiah Anderson. Now a 7-point lead again by Lebanon. Smith quickly down to Gunnar Conkle. 2-on-1. Conkle down low trying to get to Gately. Bad pass. Put it behind the backboard. Now out to May. Easton stops. Kicks it outside to Gately. Gately doesn't shoot it. Outside Gunnar Conkle. Inside Gately. Gately off the glass and in. Caden with 4 points. 33-28. The other way, Caleb Ray. Out on top to Hendricks. To Ray. Left side pass to Mitchell as they keep it on the perimeter. Moving in, and all of a sudden, a cramp by Smith. Levi Smith cramped up and went right down on the floor. I don't know if they counted the basket or not. And Smith pulled up with a cramp right at the top of the key, and then he just went down like a shot. And I don't know if they counted the basket. 33-28 our score. But Smith went down. It's probably a cramp. But Lebanon did score. But and they did count the bucket. And I am not sure. I think Caleb Ray got it because he had the ball driving in. I'm going to have to give it to Ray. I don't have any way of knowing who they're going to give that basket to. But a timeout called with the injury to Levi Smith, and they're rubbing down his right calf, trying to loosen it up. 35-28 our score. Don't forget, Salem will be at Owensville on Friday night to take on the Dutchmen. They'll start out with a 9th grade game. They'll follow it up with a JV game at about 6, and then the varsity matchup will follow somewhere around 7:15. That game will not only be aired on KSMO, but will be video streamed on KSMO Media on our Facebook page as well as Twitch and on YouTube. While they're working on Levi Smith, let's go ahead and take a 30-second break and come back. 35-28 Lebanon. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
So Levi Smith been helped to the bench. They're going to work on that calf on that right side. But he must have been in some pain to go down as fast as he did. Earlier tonight, the JV did lose to Lebanon, 71-39. 35-28 our score right now. Salem Tigers have scored 7. Lebanon has scored 7. So we're no difference of where we were back at the beginning of this second half. 2:26 to go, third quarter. 35 for the Yellow Jackets, 28 for the Salem Tigers, who at one point had 2 7-point leads in this game. May to inbound it. Once they are ready to go here. Again, they counted the basket scored by Ray. And we're assuming Ray, because he had the ball driving to the basket when Smith went down. And play stopped, but they counted the basket as they went in and laid the basket in. So May, trying to find somebody open, fires it to Kunkel. Gunner needs some help. Nobody helping him. Now tries to take it up himself, gets a little bit of a pick, stops inside the Easton May, and they throw it away. Another turnover. Another steal by Lebanon. Here they come the other way. Underneath. That shot blocked there by Gately. Nicely done. Back the other way. Here comes Bryson May. Bryson takes a long three. It's too short. Comes out high. Taken down by Lebanon. And a foul called. So Bryson May will pick up his third foul. Caleb Ray has it for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets in their white home uniforms. Ray moves to the right, out beyond three. Tigers in that 2-3 zone. Pass goes down low. Getting it down there is Carr. Ball tipped up underneath and goes right to Carr. He lays it in. Unfortunate break for Salem there. That ball went off a hand right to Ian Carr. He lays it in, 37-28. Bryson May goes back to Easton. Easton the other way into the offensive zone. Easton down low to Gately. Gately can't move. Now kicks it outside to Gunnar Conkle from the baseline. The shot's no good, but he traveled with it. Fourth turnover for Salem in the second half with 1:20 to go. Salem down by 9 to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets had lost to Branson in their only other game of the year so far. Lebanon with the ball goes outside to Peyton Mitchell. Down low, getting it there is Wilson. Back to Mitchell. Down inside the paint. Short jumper blocked away by Gately, but they'll call a foul on him as Austin Hendricks tried the 8-foot jump shot. Danced into the paint, took the jumper, got fouled by Gately. It was like what looks like a parquet floor in the inside the three-point area for Lebanon. A darker wood than the outside wood, which is like a light oak. Free throw there by Hendricks is no good. Mitchell checks out. Matthew Archer back in. 1:01 to go, third quarter, 37-28. And that free throw is good, make it 38-28. Hendricks 2 of 4 on the night. Easton May trying to get it in. He's run into trouble, gets it to Gunnar Conkle. Back to May. May needing some help, flips it out. It's going to be turned over again. Another steal. Again, you can just see it happening. And coming down and a foul called on the Tigers after yet another turnover. That is their 19th of the game. Easton picks up the foul after turning the ball over on the inbound pass. Again, not putting any steam to it, trying to loft it over the player. Just no finesse on that. And Lebanon is picking them off. Free throw is no good by Isaiah Anderson. I would hate to figure points off turnovers in this game that Lebanon has scored. But they have a 10-point lead right now with 51 seconds to go in the third quarter, making an 11-point lead as Hendricks gets that one to fall. I think that Anderson does, by the way, not Hendricks. Gunnar Conkle getting it across the hanger. Now to Conkle, back down low to May. May inside baby hook, too short. And taken down underneath by Anderson. The other way, it's Caleb Ray going down low. Ball knocked out of bounds. They'll say it belongs to Lebanon. Easton May knocked that ball away from Matthew Archer, but it went off of Easton last. 27 seconds to go, third quarter. The inbound comes to Ryan in the corner. Ryan protecting the ball, flipping it back outside, getting it to Ray. Ray comes in, lost the ball, gets it back. Gets outside. The shot for three is up and too short. And knocked down was Gately by Tristan Wilson. I believe Wilson will pick up that foul. And that would be Tristan's first. It'll be Salem ball with 13 seconds left. Again, full court pressure by Lebanon. A long pass to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle in the offensive zone. 10 seconds left to Gately. Gately lost the ball. Comes to May. Outside, it goes to Hanger. Back to Conkle. Down low. Gately with 1 second left. Shot up. No good. And that does it for 3/4 of play. Salem Tigers get outscored by Lebanon. 11-7. And trail it 39-28 here in this after 3/4 of play. We're going to come back in a minute with the fourth quarter here from Lebanon. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Ready to start quarter number 4. Easton May will inbound it, and he gets it in to Gunnar Conkle. Salem down by 11 to start this fourth quarter, and the ball tipped out of bounds by Caleb Ray. May looking. Goes back to Conkle backcourt. He'll bring it over the timeline. Picked up by Ray right there. Bounce pass to Gately. Gately out on top to Bryson May in the Haven. Collin outside. Getting it there is Sanders. Back to Easton May. May turns, spins. Outside. Waiting for it there is Bryson. Bryson May. Trying to dance his way in. Shot off the glass is no good, and the foul's going to be called. I believe it's going to be on Archer. Archer was trying to cut him off. And it will be called on Matthew Archer, his second. And May will go to the line to shoot 2. Tigers need a lot more aggression. Maybe force the fouls and see if they can catch up by the free throw line. May 2 of 2 from the stripe. Price's free throw is good. Trying to put it back in the single digits. The deficit. And this one is no good. And cruising underneath for that rebound is Michael Ryan. Handing it off to Caleb Ray. Ray dances his way all the way down. Short jumper's good. He's done that 4 times tonight, where Salem has left him a lane, and he's just come down and with his left hand just lofts it in from about 6 feet out. That is obviously his patented play, and he's done it pretty well tonight. Conkle goes left side to Easton May. Out on top, Haven to Conkle. Down low to Easton May again on the baseline. Short jumper. It's too hard. Goes off the backside and brought down by Anderson. 41-29 our score. Getting it outside is Ryan. Lebanon not in any big hurry right now, but a travel call on Archer will turn the ball over. That is just the second turnover for Lebanon in the second half. They lead it by 12 with 6:39 to go. Ethan Wilson-Weber will check in the game. Fires it in to Gately. Back to Weber. Now to Bryson May. Bryson left the ball on the floor and stolen away by Lebanon. An easy lay-in by Peyton Mitchell. Congle trying to get out of his own zone. And a foul is going to be called on number 23, and that's Caleb Ray of Lebanon. For Ray, that'll be his second. And that is the 15th foul for Lebanon. Salem down by 14. Wilson Weber gets it in. Excuse me. Why I want to say it the other way. Here's Haven. Right at the top of the key to Conkle inside to Weber. Getting it back to Bryson May. Going to baseline, short jumper, and they're going to call a charge on Bryson May. Bryson now with 4 fouls. 5:54 left to go in the fourth quarter. Austin Hendricks back in the ball game with 5:50 to go as Ray will bring it down. Ray in the corner. There's Peyton Mitchell. Goes back out on top. Getting it back to Wilson back inside. They hand it back off to Caleb Ray. Their point guard. Ray leaving it for Isaiah Anderson. He walks with the ball. So Lebanon is just trying to kill clock here. Turned the ball over on unforced errors a couple of times now here in this fourth quarter. Wilson Weber getting it into Kunkel. Gunner in the offensive zone to Bryson May. Down to Weber. Weber on the baseline, lays it in. Ethan Wilson Weber gets his first basket. Salem down by 12. Pass outside to Mitchell. Going on top of the key there to Hendricks, who just stands there. Now goes inside, trying to get it there to Wilson. Stolen away by the Salem Tigers. And that is just, in this game, their third steal. Weber to jump shot too short, comes down into the hands of number 31, Austin Hendricks, and back they come the other way. Reed out to Anderson, who stuffs it in. Isaiah Anderson takes it right to the rim, stuffs it in, and gives the home crowd a little bit of a thrill here. 45-31. Pass goes to Sanders, taking it all the way down. He misses with a left-handed layup. Back the other way comes Lebanon. Spins, turns, short jumper. It's no good. Taken down underneath. The ball is out of bounds, I believe, by Lebanon, on by Reed. So Salem will have it. Reed touched that ball out of bounds. Inbound pass comes to May. Now to Conkle. Gunner in the corner. Goes right through the hands of Sanders and out of bounds. For the Salem Tigers in the game, 22 turnovers. And a timeout call, a full timeout call by Coach Brian Carty. 45-31 our score. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. It's Lebanon on top. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
The Holiday Gift Guide has great deals for you at K&H Auto Supply in Salem. Get a Power Torque 800 lumen LED work light for $14.99. A Mossy Oak 2-piece seat cover is $42.99. And a Mossy Oak steering wheel cover is $18.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Don't forget Blues hockey coming up after this game here on KSMO. Delayed broadcast of the Blues Tampa Bay Lightning contest at Enterprise Center tonight. Don't forget Thursday we'll have Blues hockey from Tampa Bay. 5:30 pregame show here on KSMO. Friday night, the Salem Tigers will be at Owensville to take on the Dutchmen. There'll be a ninth grade game at 5 o'clock. There'll be a JV game at about 6, and then a varsity game will follow at about 7:15. We'll have that varsity contest on KSMO Radio. We'll also be live streaming it video-wise on KSMORadio.com, on our Facebook KSMO stream page, as well as on YouTube. So be with us Friday night for that on a Wave game on the video. We hope you'll enjoy that on KSMO Media. Lebanon inbounded. They take control of it and working their way up the floor very quickly is Hendricks. Hendricks into the offensive zone. Pulls up, giving it to the middle of the floor to Isaiah Anderson. He goes to Archer on top to number 23, Caleb Ray, who's kind of been their general out there on the floor. Goes into the corner down all alone with Archer, and he lays it in. And Lebanon pulling away now with a 16-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Gunnar Conkle fires it to the corner. There's Hayden Sanders for the three. It's good. Sanders hits the three, 47-34. Here comes Lebanon right back the other way, and that shot up and missed by Austin Hendricks as he's trying to take on the entire Tiger team. Went right through him, drew the foul, but missed the shot. And so it will be foul called on Wilson Weber. So Ethan with his second foul. And to the line will be Hendricks to shoot two, and he makes the first. Not many free throws here in this fourth quarter. This is the first free throws for Lebanon. Salem Tigers have had two as well. And Wilson Weber checks out. Haven back in. 3:28 to go, fourth quarter. And Hendricks makes them both. May trying to pass it down. Ball tipped off the fingertips of Archer and then off the fingertips of Ray. It goes out of bounds. Here's Gunnar Conkle firing the corner. Sanders again alone for a three. Again he hits. Hayden Sanders with 9 in this game. Pass almost stolen away by Conkle, but quickly down the other way. And there's Archer being fouled there by Sanders, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Long pass, and Archer is wide open underneath the basket. Hayden will get his third foul of the game. And Archer goes to the line to shoot his first free throws of the night. And he misses the first. 3:06 to go, 12-point Lebanon lead. We'll have some more substitutions here in just a second. After the free throw is good by Archer. A little bit damp underneath the basket where Archer went down, and they're moving that with their feet right now, not excessive water. So Easton May will inbound it with Salem down by 13. Down to 3 minutes exactly left to go, and Sanders is pushed there as Hayden caught the pass, and Michael Ryan bumped him out of bounds. So for Ryan, he'll get the foul, his first. And that is 6 now on Lebanon. Both teams will be in the bonus at this stage. So May gets it to Conkle. 13-point lead by Lebanon here with now under 3 minutes. Pass goes in the corner to Bryson May. May on the baseline. Looking inside. Nobody moving to get open now to Haven. Haven outside to Conkle. Gunner stops. Goes outside to Easton May on his way to the baseline. The jumper will not fall, and he is fouled by, I believe, Caleb Ray. With 2:38 to go. So Ray will get the foul. That'll be his third. Easton made the line to shoot 2. He has 6 in the game and 2 for 4 from the stripe, and that one is an air ball. That was a 1-and-1, excuse me. There was not a shooting foul. Now the official trying to guide the young man where to inbound the pass from. He can inbound it anywhere he wants to down there. After that miss, the inbound comes now to Ray, and Ray throws it away. Belonged to the Salem Tigers. Ray threw it to where he thought his teammate would be. But Michael Ryan had cut to the middle of the floor, and the ball just went out of bounds. So turnover for Lebanon, just their 4th of the second half. Inbound by Easton May, and it's going to be a 5 count. And I believe the Tigers were called for the 5 count before they burned the timeout. I'm not sure, but Salem did burn a timeout with 2:34 to go, and we'll take a 30-second break and come back. It's Lebanon 50, Salem 37. Back in 30 seconds, this is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Hi, I'm AJC from Town & Country Bank. We're committed to providing exceptional service to our customers. We do more than just provide loans for our community. We help make dreams become a reality. Whether it's a new home, farm, business, or a new car, we would love the opportunity to help. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly lending team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 412146.
And we hope you have enjoyed the month of November. It's over. This is the last day. So tomorrow will be December 1st. And we hope that you will have a great last month of the year 2021. Hard to believe that the year's flown by so quickly. Don't forget our Lady Tigers are seated first in the Norwood tournament that'll be coming up next week. It'll start next week. They'll be playing on Monday against Rush Athletics. I've never heard of them. I don't know who they are. I believe they're a homeschool bunch to get together, so I can't tell you anything more than that. But that'll be at Norwood Monday night at 6. And that will be in that Norwood tournament. It'll be Lady Tigers' first game after about almost a 14-day layoff, or more than that. Inbound to Haven, now back to May. May takes it up and banks it in. That was Bryson May. Bryson has 7 on the night. The travel call on Lebanon. As Isaiah Anderson called for the travel as he got the pass at center court. Again, just took off running, didn't get it down quick enough. Had 3 steps in before the ball ever hit the ground. Silver Lebanon, they get a little sloppy here late in the game with Salem down by 11 with 2:23 to go. And now violation called on Bryson May as he stepped over the line, inbounding the pass. Got to get the ball back to Lebanon for the Salem Tigers. Continue to rack up those turnovers, now to 24 in the game. Inbound pass to Lebanon. They have it. And Caleb Ray will take it down in the left corner. Hand that ball off to Isaiah Anderson, giving it back to Mitchell. Peyton Mitchell out near center court by Gunnar Conkle. Now backs up, stops, goes to Ray. Caleb Ray in front of his own bench. Hanging off to Mitchell. 2:02 left to go. Lebanon just killing clock here. And then they get it down to Mitchell. Got wide open underneath the basket. Easy 2 points as the Tiger defense just seemed to forget about Peyton Mitchell. Salem has been in his zone most of the night. That one broke down. Pass goes right into the hands of Anderson. He read it, goes down to stuff it, missed it, takes it again, and will bank it up. Missed it again. One more time, makes it. Anderson with 23 points. Went for the stuff. Got too close to the basket, hit the rim, got his own rebound, missed that one, got his own rebound, made it. Now the Bryson May driving in, foul called on Peyton Mitchell. 54-39. Tigers rebounding has gotta get much better. They're just not aggressive underneath the basket, and it's killing them. A foul, by the way, They called on Wilson. I don't know what he did, but they're going to call it on Tristan Wilson. Reach in at best, I guess, as May hits the free throw. And Bryson, it misses that one. Ball loose underneath. Easton gets it. Easton outside to Haven, and he can't handle it. Another turnover by the Salem Tigers. All the way down, that shot misses, and then Haven and Wilson are tied up. Jump ball possession arrow will favor Lebanon. As the shot missed. The inbound goes all the way out on top to Michael Ryan. Ryan getting it back to Caleb Ray. Ray back to Ryan for the three. He splashes it home. Ryan had hit nothing but free throws in this game and hits the three with 1:10 left. 17-point Lebanon lead. May. Easton over to Bryson. Bryson in the offensive zone. Bounce pass in the corner. The jumper up and good by Sanders. Sanders had a point-wise, has had a pretty good game here in this fourth quarter with 4 threes in this game. 3 of them here in the fourth quarter. He's the leading scorer, I believe, for Salem tonight. Pass goes across to Ray. He'll put up a three. It's good. 60-43 with 40 seconds to go. Here's Conkle coming down the floor. Stops beyond 3, handing it off to May. May bounces it off his foot right to Sanders for another three-pointer. It's short. Brought down by Mitchell. Mitchell hanging on to it with 24 seconds left. Goes by Sanders in the offensive zone. Coach telling him, stand there. Just stand there. And the guys aren't doing it. So Ray goes back to Mitchell. No pressure by Salem, but Mitchell now gets pressure from Sanders. 7 seconds left. Goes all the way across to Anderson, and then a foul's going to be called on May. Easton just couldn't stand to watch him do that. He just came up and fouled the guy. So that puts Anderson at the line. Isaiah has 23 points in this game. Double bonus, no, it's a 1-and-1, by the way. Double bonus not in effect yet, and he misses the first. May gets the rebound and comes into the offensive zone. Gunnar Conkle for the three, banks it in, and that'll do it. 60-43, the final, 46, excuse me, 60-46, the final score. As Conkle gets his first three of the night at the buzzer. Unfortunately, the Tigers lose by 14 here at Lebanon, 60-46. Take a 3-minute break, come back, wrap things up here from Lebanon, Missouri. This has been Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Did you know that currently 30 million people are diagnosed with diabetes? I'm Nicole Hancock, dietitian at Salem Memorial District Hospital. Did you know that Medicare will pay 100% for 2 to 3 hours per year of diabetic counseling with a dietitian? If you have any questions regarding cost, insurance coverage, or to set up a consultation, just call 729-6626 for more information. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out, but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Country Mart in Salem is your party central. They have a great assortment of fresh fruit baskets, or if you need, meat and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, as well as fresh fruit and cheese trays available. Plus, perfect for small gatherings, they have a fresh smoked turkey breast that will serve 6 to 8 people. Country Mart asks that you please pre-order your party trays and fresh smoked turkey breast. Call 729-3455. Happy holidays from your friends at Country Mart, Highway 32, 72 East in Salem, here to help you save.
At the Bank of Salem, keeping your account safe and secure is our highest priority. We're adding text fraud alerts as part of our debit card protection program. If Shazam, our debit card processor, suspects fraudulent activity on your debit card, you may be alerted via text message or phone call. Ask a Bank of Salem employee today. Remember, we will never request card or account information via text, phone, or email. The Bank of Salem, putting our customers first since 1883. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
'Tis the season for savings at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem. A complete car care kit by Armor All for $29.99. A MaxiTrack multi-tool for $14.99. Grease Monkey 3-pack value utility gloves, $9.99. A Bluetooth wireless speaker Tough IPX6 waterproof for $27.99. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. Call 729-5761. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
60-46, our final score here at Lebanon, as the Yellow Jackets even their record of 1-1. Salem falls to 0-3. As they'll be in Owensville on Friday night. Leading scorer for the Salem Tigers tonight, Hayden Sanders with 12. 8 points for Bryson May in the contest. 7 for Levi Smith before going out with an injury. I hope Levi is okay. He cramped up and he was in some pain. 6 points for Caden Gately. And 6 also for Easton May in the contest. 5 for Gunnar Conkle. Leading rebounder for Salem was Gunnar Conkle with 5. 4 for Caden Gately. 2 each for Colin Haven, Easton May, and Bryson May. And 1 for Hayden Sanders in the contest. Salem total 16 rebounds in the game. Salem Tigers had 25 turnovers and 3 steals. For the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, their leading scorer was Isaiah Anderson with 23 points, 14 for Caleb Ray, and then after that, 7 points for Michael Ryan, 4 for Peyton Mitchell, as well as Austin Hendricks, 3 for Matthew Archer, 2 for Ian Carr and Bennett Schnitzer, and 1 for Tristan Wilson in the game. Leading rebounder was Isaiah Anderson with 9, 5 for Caleb Ray, 4 for Austin Hendricks, Michael Ryan, and Peyton Mitchell, 3 for Tristan Wilson, and then 1 for Bennett Schnitzer, and 1 for Matthew Archer in the contest. 31 rebounds for Lebanon in the game to the Tigers 16, so they doubled them up in rebounds in the game. Lebanon had 11 steals. They had 11 turnovers in the contest. Nobody fouled out in the game for either team, as, again, Salem drops to 0-3 on the season with a loss here at Lebanon against the Yellow Jackets. Here at the KSMO Studios, 13:40 a.m. We will be back on the road against the Owensville Dutchmen Friday night. They'll start with a 9th grade game at 5 o'clock. The JV game will follow that, and then the varsity matchup will be at about 7:15 or so here on KSMO Radio. We'll also have that on a video stream on KSMORadio.com, our Facebook stream called KSMO Stream, as well as on YouTube. So hope you're able to check that game out there. In the meantime, we're going to head back for St. Louis Blues hockey at KSMO Radio tonight as they're taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is a delayed broadcast of the game from the Enterprise Center. I want to thank all of you for joining us for Tiger basketball tonight from Lebanon as the Tigers fall to the Yellow Jackets by a final score of 60-46. For Jim back at the station, my name is Dan Stevens. Thanks for joining us. For this young Salem Tiger team, boy, they've got a lot of work to do. They've got a lot of effort, but it's kind of a misguided effort right now as they're running in some circles and putting themselves in predicaments. So you got to have patience with these young kids. They will get better. And then as they do, that's going to give you some exciting basketball here as the year goes on. But right now, they're struggling a little bit. Let's hope they can all work it out here in the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, we'll see you on Friday night from Owensville right here on KSMO Radio. Have yourselves a great evening. Stay tuned for Blues hockey coming your way next. Good night from Lebanon.
Open a checking account at Progressive Ozark Bank today. It's quick and easy, and you'll receive a free gift too. Debit cards are issued instantly with no waiting or delays in accessing your money. Receive cash back for enrolling in electronic statements while enjoying our free electronic banking options such as mobile deposit, bill pay, and mobile banking. Utilize our open online for 24/7 new account convenience, or come by Progressive Ozark Bank at 904 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, and equal housing lender.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO has been brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Randy Conway Construction LLC, Healthy Dent County, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty. Be sure to join us next time for Salem Tiger basketball, right here on KSMO.